Hey everyone, welcome back to how to make your own Spider-Man No Way Home cosplay. In the last video we discussed how to 3D print and assemble your own Andre Blend Spider-Man face shell and lens kit. Nom nom nom. But in this video I'm going to show you how to transfer your file from your computer to paper and then to Spandex. Now, as you guys know, back I think in the second video, we transferred the black sections to dye sub printing. Now, this is not how to dye sub print. I already kind of showed you guys how to order your own dye sub prints from Fabric on Demand. This is purely just how to transfer your file to paper, then to Spandex. This is what we're gonna be doing for the red sections of our cosplay on the clear dot Spandex, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do this sort of thing. Now, once you have your pattern sized to your measurements like we did in the second video, what you're gonna do now is you're gonna save it as a PDF. Once you saved it as a PDF, you're gonna open it up in Adobe Acrobat Pro. Now there is where we can do the printing out process. Now in Adobe Acrobat, when you hit print on a file, you can actually have it printed at poster size. It'll take the whole thing and print it out exactly to scale, but on separate pieces of paper. And that's what I did. Hey everyone, so I'm currently editing this footage right now, but there is something I forgot to mention. Now I'm about to show you guys the printed out pattern that I had originally printed out. The thing was that I didn't realize that it was too small. I forgot to mention after you resize your pattern that you need to scale it up 6% in order for it to come out to the actual size you want it. For some reason, Adobe Acrobat Pro, when you print out poster size, decreases the amount by 6% for some reason. I don't know why. So if you are planning to use Adobe Acrobat, please make sure you scale it up 6% after you've already scaled it to your size. Then save it as a PDF, then print it out on Adobe Acrobat. As you see here, I have already printed out the chest piece, the red chest piece, so it'll go on like this. It seems a little small on me now. Oh God, I think I might have fucked up. Great. And as you can see, I've also altered the pattern because it used to be a Far From Home suit, but I've had to alter it into a No Way Home suit. And don't worry, Scratch Thread already has a No Way Home suit pattern on their website, which is basically the same thing, but just a different belt. So this is what I did for all the pieces besides the mask because, well, I wanted to get the mask done first, but I kind of fucked up. Now, let's say you don't have Adobe Acrobat or you don't have access to Adobe Acrobat. What you can literally do, and it's what I did to this mask pattern, is literally just hold pieces of paper up to your screen and trace it out. That's what I do when I'm feeling too lazy to have my printer work and print everything out. So this mask section is literally just holding it up while I have it up in Photoshop and just, you know, tracing it out. So you can either have the printed option or the tracing it out option. Personally, I like to have it printed out just because it has the exact lines, no mess ups. But it does have the consequence of having to literally cut everything out and just tape it together. So now you're probably asking, how do I get to this point where I can, transfer it onto this spandex? Now you're probably asking yourself, how do I get it to this point where I can transfer it on to the spandex? And then you might be thinking where you've seen in other videos where you literally just poke holes into the paper pattern, mark them on the spandex, and then that way you can kind of connect them or just puff paint directly on it. Now I've done that before, but I don't really like it. Now the method I like to use is called a light table. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm behind a clear screen right now. You can probably tell by the audio, but right now I'm behind a screen. If you don't know what a light table is, I have a really old video on how I made my old light table. But basically what a light table is, it's a piece of glass that you shine light through. It's usually used for art, but I like to use it for making Spider-Man suits. So you're probably wondering, where do I get a light table? I don't know. I make mine. What I used to do is just get like a piece of furniture glass and shine a light under it using some books as like the legs. But that had some problems because I or my father would always step on it and break it. This has happened a couple times where we accidentally step on it and we think it's fine, but it just shatters like glass. So to solve that issue, I made this new light table with a frame and is completely movable, so I can move it around, I can store it wherever I want. So if you're wondering how do you make something like this, well, what I did was I had this picture frame in my room that had a painting on it, but it was like of New York City. I was originally gonna paint over it, but then I kind of decided, why don't I find a piece of plexiglass that is close to the size of this picture frame and just use that as, you know, my light table. So that's exactly what I did. I found this plexiglass shield that is used for offices where people might go during COVID, and I literally just duct tape it to this frame. I took out the canvas and literally just duct taped it to this frame. Yeah, and there's a little slot here, you can probably tell, where the glass cuts off so you can slide things under it, but I just taped over that using clear tape so that, you know, there's no holes in it. And yeah, I've used this a couple times already. It works great, you know. I put these on top of, on these bedside tables I have that are just under screen, I think. I don't know if you can tell, but this is a bedside table. I have two. I just put these close together, set these on top, and then use one of my lights I have under it. And you know, that's really what I do. So once I have the table set up, I literally just tape the paper pattern onto the glass or plastic. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's clear, works. I tape it down to the light table and then put the spandex over it, and from there I can either trace the lines that are on the pattern or just puff paint directly on it. I prefer to puff paint directly on it. It's just easier for me. Yeah, that's basically how I'm going to be doing the entire of the red spandex on this suit, is using this light table to transfer all my patterns on. Now, if you can't make your own light table or don't have the room for that, you can easily just, you know, find a piece of glass in your house, maybe like a glass table, shine like your phone light under it, and that will work just as well. And even if you don't have like a piece of glass furniture in your house, you can do the method I mentioned before, where you just poke holes into the pattern and put dots everywhere where you can. But yeah guys, that's it for this video. It was just a quick explanation on how to transfer your paper patterns to spandex. The next video will be on puff painting. If you check out my Instagram, you can already tell that I've slowly started the puff paint process. Now that my last commission for my buddy is almost done, I literally just have to sew on the boot part. That is done and it's gonna be shipped off to him, and then I can solely focus on finishing this No Way Home cosplay. I mean, not solely focus, because you know I still have school, like a month left of school, but after that I will focus solely on this cosplay. Well, maybe not solely again, because I might have a job by then, so you know, obviously be working there to, you know, save some money for, you know, stuff. But you know, besides all of that, I will be solely working on this cosplay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to donate to my Ko-Fi, because I really need the money. You know, I need some donations, you know, to keep this channel alive. And also make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.